Hi, I'm Amy Morse, content coach, blogger and author, and I work with small businesses to help them improve their writing. And today I'm just going to share one really quick tip with you, because the hardest thing about writing is actually getting started. You finally found some space in your day to sit down and write that blog post that you're intending to write. And you sit in front of the blank screen and suddenly your mind goes just as blank and you freeze, you don't know where to start and it all goes horribly wrong. And already you're sort of setting yourself up to fail. Now, the best way to overcome that fear, if you like, of the blank page is to get used to writing regularly, to get used to the feel of writing and experience of writing and getting used to capturing your thoughts on paper. And the best way of doing that is to write regularly and write every day. And one of the biggest struggles with actually sitting down to write some content or write a blog post or something is that you're sitting down and writing intentionally. So actually what I'm going to share with you is just to write unintentionally. And here's how you do that. So get yourself one of these. It's called a notebook. So it's a really old school way of doing things, but it's a fantastic way of just capturing your thoughts. So all those moments in your day when you're waiting, when you're sat on a bus or waiting at the bus stop, or you're waiting in the surgery, waiting, whatever it might be, where you're just waiting around. And usually what we end up doing is pulling out our phones and just, wasting some time cruising around on social media or whatever. But if you get yourself a notebook, something small, something that will fit in your pocket or something that will fit in your handbag, and use those quiet, dead moments in your day to actually just sit and write unintentionally. So you're writing stuff without the intention of turning it into a blog post or whatever. Just write what comes into your head. Doesn't matter how waffly it is, doesn't matter if it's just, your thoughts at that moment in time. It's just the exercise and the art of writing. And once you start doing that regularly, it starts to unblock some of those things, those sticking points around writing, because you're getting used to doing it and getting used to the idea of writing, getting used to the feel of it. And very quickly you find actually that little ideas start to come out in those moments when you're writing. So that's my one tip to get started writing, just to write unintentionally. Do it old school in a notebook, because if you do it in your phone, you'll end up playing on social media and not doing it. So a notebook is a fantastic way of doing it. And also, capturing all those thoughts and stuff in a notebook somehow gives it some credibility. It has a thing. Suddenly it's tangible and it has a certain amount of status, writing does, when you can capture it all in one place. And it just means that you've got a reference to go back to when you do sit down to write something intentionally. So I hope that helps, and good luck.